Hello and welcome to Hexed Encountered. My name is Joe. In this video, we will be doing the match play mode for History Maker Golf. Now, in my previous videos, we did tournament mode, which obviously is a little bit different. This is just going to be a fairly quick, I hope, look at match play mode. So we only have two golfers. We will use the Augusta course here as a relatively challenging one. And I chose Tiger Woods and Bubba Watson. So basically it's hole by hole and you just play for whoever wins the hole. And whoever wins the hole has the honors for the next hole. And then whoever actually wins the most holes of the 18 wins the match. So that's pretty much how this works. If you're not familiar with it, I'm sure most of the people probably watching this know how match play works. But just wanted to give a quick recap just in case. So the way this works is we choose two golfers and we use any method to determine which golfer will tee off first. I just chose Tiger Woods. It really not a massive deal at this point. We're on the first hole. Place that golfer's card above the other golfer's card. So that's why I have Tiger here and Bubba Watson there, so that both are visible. Position is important. The player who has honors at the start of each hole should always be on top. At the end of each hole, you will switch golfer positions if necessary. The golfer that wins a hole will have honors for the next hole. If the golfers have the hole, in other words, if they tie, there is no change to their position and honors carry over to the next hole. Get out the putting score game card and use a coin, chip, or token to represent each golfer. So that's this little chart right here. And I'm just going to take, I'll use a red for Tiger and a blue for Bubba. Okay, so we're going to play the hole for the first golfer following normal rules, and then we'll stop the process once the final putt opportunity has been determined. We'll place the color-keyed golfer token on the putting score game card on the space that corresponds to the putt being faced. Then we'll play the hole for the second golfer and again stop once the final putt opportunity has been determined. And we'll place the other token on the putting green game board. All right, so we'll do that first. Okay, we're at hole 1 of the Champions Course, Augusta, Georgia. Daunting, challenging. It is a straight shot with special care to avoid trees on left, bunker on right. The green is legendary for its difficulty with 6-foot breaks, not uncommon. Okay, we are going to tee off here for Tiger Woods. So we roll our dice. We get a white 2, which indicates the hole controls. So we look at our black and metallic, which are both 4s. So that's 44. 44 on this hole is a circle. And a circle, of course, is the Golf Cam green. This is a par 4. Our green is a 2. Friendly green, question mark. That is not the case. So we skip that and go to challenging green. Now, the decider die is blank, and it is actually, that does not matter. Never mind. It is challenging. Played shrewdly, clutch putt for par. Clutch putt 2 for par. So that would be second putt. So we will take Tiger and we will put clutch for par. So we're going to mark him right here. And then we would flip back over and we'll do Bubba. And this time it's a 1, which means the golfer can control. So we check the par 4 here in the book. Our dies are in numerical order are 2, 3, 3. So a 2, 3, 3 on the Woods is king, question mark. He is not a king. On target but lands short of green. Okay, so we have to go to the short game because of the flag symbol, and it was a 3, and a soft question mark. It is not soft. So otherwise, well-placed pitch rolls to within 2 feet of pin. Easy putt for par. So he gets an easy for par, which we'll put there. And now we roll the putting. So the priority for doing putting is first, if either golfer has a safe par or birdie result from a white 6, those are considered in the hole first. Okay, next, if either golfer has a gimme putt, they resolve their putts to conclusion first. Third, if there are no safe or gimme putts, which is the case here, the golfer with the more difficult putt, difficulty measured by success range, is away and must resolve their putt to conclusion first, unless there is a clutch putt, which is true. So Tiger has a clutch putt. So golfers with a clutch putt always go last in the event that both golfers have a clutch putt. The player who started the hole with honors must putt first. Okay, so in this case, we're going to roll for Bubba first because he, so unless these are both sixes and they're not, so he sinks it, he pars the hole. Put a 4 there. Now we'll do Tiger, and Tiger has a clutch putt. So his putting rating is semi-gold. So let's see if he's gold for this. He is not. So he is just normal or neutral. And we roll 1 die. And if it's a 1 to 3, it's good. And he gets a chip. It's a 6. So he misses and he gets a red chip. So let me give him a red chip. So Tiger now has an easy putt for a bogey. And he rolls a 5 and a 6. If it was a 6-6, he would have lost that. So I'm going to put a check mark here for Watson. He wins that hole, so he will then go first. Next hole, he has honors. And we repeat the process for the second hole. And we'll move on to hole number 2. This is a par 5. It is double cordial, semi-friendly, and direct. A great opportunity for birdie if played properly. Tough second shot and sloping green means you don't want to be above the hole. They have some asterisks on here. For champion or laser would use a circle for these results that have asterisks next to them. So 11, 24, 36, and 44, it looks like. So Bubba gets to tee off first. It is a white 1, so he controls. So he will be checking the par 5 here for the wood, and we get a 1-3-4. So a 1-3-4 is duffer ? He is not a duffer. Okay. Results 1-1-2 through 1-4-4. If condition isn't met, golfer reaches green in 3. Moderate putt for birdie. So he gets a moderate putt for birdie, meaning he needs a 1 or a 2. Now we'll roll for Tiger. And again, Tiger has a red chip. And he rolls a 1 as well. Now he can use his red chip here to get rid of it by ceding control of the hole to the course. So he rolled a 1, and the hole only controls, or the course controls only on a 5. So we're going to cede control to the hole, to the course here, and go with that. And that gives us a 31, and a 31 is, I'm sorry, a 13, duh. Third shot in the sand. So this is rough, but we're going to see if we can make it, since it is a par 5. Okay, so golf cam sand, and our green is, and it's the third shot, our green is a 6. So 6 is sandy ? And he is not sandy. So otherwise, solid strike but not clean. Ball dies, straddling green apron. Double difficult putt for par. So that gamble didn't really pay off, but because he'll have to roll a 1. But we did want to expend this chip and get it out of there. So, all right. So since he has the more difficult putt, he will putt first. And look at that, he got a 1. So Tiger sinks that for par. So that one was good. And now Bubba gets to roll and he needs a 1 or a 2 for a birdie, and he gets a 3. So now he would go to an easy putt for par, which is only a 6-6 would be a miss. And he pars it as well. Now, since they halved that hole with a tie, Bubba retains the honors as we go to hole number 3. And he has a 1-stroke lead, or 1-hole lead rather. All right, so hole number 3 is a par 4. And before we tee off, we will choose whether to play safe or go for it. So you go for the green from tee with risk of fairway bunker or layup for better position. If we go for it, we roll the decider die. If the bullet is there, the tee clears the bunker. Short iron to green, moderate putt for birdie. A blank tee shot finds bunker, play as in the sand first shot. All right, so Bubba goes first. He will go for it, and he gets the dot. So he gets a moderate putt for birdie. So again, he's at a moderate putt for birdie, and now we'll roll for Tiger. He's going to go for it as well, and he also gets the moderate putt for birdie. So they both get the moderate putt for birdie, and we will now roll for putting, and we will start according to the rules. I guess we'll resolve Bubba first, since he has the honors. So he needs a 1 or 2. Gets a 2, so he birdies the hole and records a 3. And now we'll see what Tiger does. And he does not birdie the hole, so he gets an easy putt for par. So we roll 2 dice. And he makes it. So he pars the hole, but he loses a second hole here, as Bubba now has 2 holes. And hole number 4 is a daunting, challenging par, or semi-challenging rather, par 3, 240 yards. One of the toughest holes on the course, a long par 3 that some pros play to the bunkers for bogey at worst. Bubba has the honors. He will tee off first. He rolls a 1, which means the hole or the course controls. So the result is a 22, and that is I think in the rough. No, not rough. What is that one? Trees. Sorry, in the trees on his first shot. So par 3 here, first shot. The green rather is a 2. Master question mark. He is not a master. Otherwise, ball dislodges, leaves, rolls onto green, easy putt for par. So well, it's a par at least, and it's going to be hard to miss. And now we will roll for Tiger. And it's a 3, so the course controls this as well. And we get a 56, and a 56 is the square. And the square is Golf Cam course. This is a par 3. Our green is a 6. 6 is daunting hole, which it is, or hacker golfer. So this is going to be bad for Tiger again. Sand rough issues, double difficult putt for par. So he's got a double difficult putt for par, which means he only hits it on a 1. So we'll roll for his shot first. And he gets a 2. And then we go to a difficult putt for a bogey, and he hits that. So he bogeys the hole. Tiger is not having a good day, so he's done there. And now we'll roll for Bubba, who needs just a 6-6 to not miss, to not par it, and he does par it. So he pars this hole. He now has a 3-hole lead, or yep, he's won 3. Tiger has won none. They did split 1. And we go on to hole number 5, which is a par 4, 495 yards. This is daunting and semi-challenging. Fairway bunkers require 300 plus yards to carry, and it's difficult to get par after finding one. Now you do have the triangle symbol on the asterisk for 15 and 16. Okay, so Bubba goes first again. Course controls on anything that's not a 1 or a 6. It gets a 3, so the course is controlling. So this is a par 4. And our number is a 15. And a 15 is in the sand on the first shot with an asterisk. All right, so we go to sand, par 3. And it is the first shot. And our green die's a 4, so it says chunky. And it says putt difficulty increased 1 level if hole has the star symbol or the triangle, which it does on 15 and 16 results. So we have to keep that in mind. So we're going to increase his putt difficulty by 1. So it was a 4, chunky. He is semi-chunky. The decider die is blank, so he's not chunky on this one. Lofted out of bunker to close range of pin, moderate putt for par. So that moderate putt for par is actually going to become a difficult putt for par. Now we'll roll for Tiger. And he gets a 6, so he can go for it here. So he's gonna attack the green. Why not? Let's go for it. He's losing. He needs to play aggressive. So we're gonna re-roll the white die, and we get a 3. And we use the attack the green chart here at the bottom. And we rolled a 3. Reaches fringe of green, double difficult pitch for birdie. So this is pitched rather than putted. Use the putting grid to resolve if missed. Next putt is moderate putt for par. Okay, so he gets a double difficult pitch for birdie. So that would be 1 and the decider die. So he's going to roll first, and we need the 1 and the decider die. So close. So close. If that had been a pip, he would have made it. So now he gets a moderate putt for par. So he actually will get a 1 to 5. We'll just play him out. And he got a 5, so he does get par. So he pars that hole. Now, if Bubba can roll a 1 to 3, he pars as well. He rolls a 4. Rolls a 4, so he now gets a moderate putt for bogey. And he makes it. So 5. And Tiger wins his first hole. And he will now get honors, so he will go first on our next hole, which is hole number 6. This is a daunting, semi-challenging, firm hole. It is a par 3 with the triangle symbol, 180 yards. This is a great tee shot. Doesn't guarantee anything here, as the green often doesn't hold. On the cross there, you get decider die bullet shot from sand rolls off green and use second shot from the rough. So that would be on the 13. Yes, just the 13. The asterisk is champion or laser will use circle. All right, so Tiger gets to go first this time. We roll. We get a white 4. So that is course control. And our number is a 22. And a 22 is trees on the first shot. So trees on the first shot. Our green is a 2. Master question mark. He is a semi-master, but the decider is not active, so he's not. Ball dislodges leaves, rolls onto green, easy putt for par. So he gets an easy putt for par. So that's the first layup he's pretty much gotten in this match so far. And for Bubba, we get a 2, which means he controls. And then our number is 224 for the par 3 here. So a 224 is champion question mark. He is a champion irons. So 224 champion. Perfect pitch and roll, easy putt for birdie. So he pulls through and gets an easy birdie putt. So Tiger will roll. Actually, no, he will roll first, I guess. He has the more difficult shot, so he's going to go first. And he makes it. That he being, in this case, Bubba Watson, he gets a birdie. So really well done for him. And now we roll 2 dice for Tiger to see if he pars it. So he pars it, which means that Bubba wins the hole again. And hole number 7 is a par 4, daunting, semi-challenging. Solid tee shot is a must, and the second shot is to a very shallow 3-tiered green surrounded by sand. And we do have some asterisks for legend, which would use the square and semi-daunting. We're going to roll for Bubba. He gets a white 1, so he controls. And our number is going to be a 266 here on this par 4. So 266 is king or shaper. He is neither. So champion, question mark. He is a champion. Inches from pin, easy putt for birdie. Okay, so he has an easy putt for birdie, which is a 1 to 4. Now we'll roll for Tiger. And he's a white 6, so he gets to attack by going for it or not. So we're going to attack the green again. Why not? He needs to try and make up ground. We'll re-roll our white die. We get a 3. So here we are again on a par 4. 3 reaches fringe of green, double difficult pitch for birdie. It's the exact same thing he had before. So he needs the 1 and the decider die. He will get to go first. And he gets the decider die this time, but he does not get a 1. So once you miss that, you get a moderate putt for par. So he'll get that, and we'll resolve this for him. He needs a 5 or less. Gets a 5. So he pars. And now we'll go to Bubba. And he needs a 1 to 4 for a birdie. And he gets it. So Bubba is having himself a day here. He has won 5 holes. Yeah, 5 holes. Tiger's won 1, and they have shared 1. So it is basically a 4-hole lead for Bubba. We go on to hole number 8. Hole number 8. All right, this one is a cordial, semi-friendly par 5, 570 long yards. It is a bunker from tee, means a blind approach, but otherwise a good birdie chance. The green has a ridge running through the center, which can mean trouble. You do get the triangle on a 55 and 56. So Bubba gets to go first. It's a 4, which means he controls. And our result is a 356. 356 on a par 5. 356 on a par 5. Scatter or puny. He is neither of those things. Oh, wait, he's semi-scatter, but he is not on this particular one because the decider die is blank. So we move to the next one. Hero, question mark. No. Champion, question mark. Yes. Direct path to pin, rolls just past, easy putt for birdie. All right, so he gets an easy putt for birdie again. He's killing it. Like I said, he's having himself a day. Now, Tiger gets a 4, so he will also control. And his result is a 2-3-4. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 2-3-4. That is right. 2-3-4 on a par 5. Direct green. The green is not direct. Okay, gilded. Tiger is not oh, wait. He's semi-gilded, and the pip is showing, so he is gilded here. So looked solid, but asterisk. So this is the Golf Cam Gallery Groans tee shot par 5. The golfer is going to get a red chip. So this is Tiger, unfortunately. And you use the green die result, which is a 4. Workman. He is not a he's not a workman. Otherwise, routine shot back to fairway, follow-up iron to Yeah, we're on this one. It's the Starburst one. Routine shot back to fairway, follow up iron to green, difficult putt for par. So difficult putt for par. We put him here needing a 1 to 3. So we'll roll this to see if he can par this hole. And he does. So he gets a 5. And he needs a 1 to 4, I believe. Yep. For a birdie, and he gets it. So another birdie for Bubba, and he's now won his 6th hole. Here on hole 8, we go to hole number 9 to finish out the front 9. This is a semi-daunting hole. It is rolling terrain, makes for unpredictable result from the tee shot. The second shot is especially tough, usually facing downhill. Asterisk would indicate a laser or champion will use a circle result. There are several asterisks here, 23, 24, and 36, it looks like. So Bubba goes first. Rolls a 6. He can go for it or play it safe. He's going to play it safe. He'll take his blue chip, because why not? And when you play it safe, you get a gimme putt for par, and I left his chip up here. But he gets a gimme, so only if he rolls a 6-6-6 is he going to miss. And so now we'll roll for Tiger. And he rolls a 3, and a 3 means the course controls. And his result is a 14, and a 14 is trees on the tee shot. Par 4, trees with a 3. Off the tee shot. Workman, question mark. We know he is not that. Otherwise, effortlessly out of trees to green, but birdie putt too long, moderate second putt for par. So he has a moderate putt for par. All right. So the gimme, I believe, indicates that we take that one first. So we'll roll 3 dice and see if he gets 3 6s, which he does not. So he gets a gimme par for Bubba. So that's good for him. And now Tiger needs a 1 to 5 for par. And he rolls a 6. So he now needs an easy for bogey. And he gets it. So not a good front 9 for Tiger Woods. So Tiger scored a 10, 18, 22, 25, 29, 39. So he's plus 3 on the front 9. That's terrible. 9, 12, 15, 20, 22, 25, 29, 33 for Bubba. Bubba won 7 of the 9 holes and tied on an 8th. So he's got 7 holes won. Tiger has 1, so he's got a 6-hole lead, and it looks like he's probably going to win unless their fortunes really reverse in the back 9. I think what I'm going to do is stop here and maybe finish this up in a separate video to kind of keep things relatively short. I don't want everybody to be bored here, because I think you get the idea of how match play works. We would just play the same holes as a back 9, and then you would obviously have yourself a winner. So we're just going to suspend things here. Hopefully you got what you were looking for out of this video. Please feel free to comment. Let me know your thoughts, whether or not you want to see this continue maybe. This would be a pretty easy one to pick up and resume, even if I end up putting it away to do something else in the meantime. But yeah, feel free to comment. Please consider liking, sharing, and or subscribing to help my channel grow. That is always appreciated greatly by me. But like I always say, either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back and check out something else down the road. And that will do it for now. My name's Joe. This is the Hexed Encountered channel, Sports Edition. And until next time, as always, happy gaming.